Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Perry High School. We apologize for the delay, and we appreciate your patience for it was a little bit of a 12-minute delay prior to the previous matchup between Lake and Highland. Lake came out on top and beat them, so now we're going to get started over here. Welcome to YSN Live, your sports network. Dom O'Brien here to bring to you a district semifinal matchup in Division I girls basketball. That's right, we have a great matchup here tonight. It is, once again, going to be another one in this gymnasium. Like I said before, Lake took it against Highland, and now we have Austintown Fitch versus Stow-Munroe Falls. So they're announcing the starting lineups here tonight for this matchup, the second matchup today. A lot of matches have been played, and at this gymnasium, this is where district semifinals were, majority of them were going to be played. So now we get into this one. We're announcing the starting lineups on the Bulldogs side, as we'll get to them in a bit, but right now we'll start with the Falcons, starting with number 3, Destiny McCullough, number 5, Desire Donlow, number 12, Ayla Ray, number 23, Lanny Henning, and number 33, Rachel Spalding. And on the other side, for the Bulldogs, Stow-Munroe Falls, number 1, Anna Hurst, number 3, Cadence Dodds, number 12, Rachel Fraley, number 22, Elena Ray, and number 33, Kennedy Dodds. So again, another great matchup for district semifinal basketball, as this has the looking to be a good one. The number 4 seeded Stow-Munroe Falls and number 17 Austintown Fitch. Obviously coming in as an underdog here are the Falcons, but seeding sometimes doesn't really matter when it comes to playoff basketball. Anybody can get hot and anybody can have lead in their feet when it comes to running up and down the court. But we get started here with the tip-off, and the Fitch Falcons will take it first as it starts with McCullough. Falcons trying to have a lot to prove here in this game as they try to fight for that district final spot. And we'll see who can come out on top first, as Spalding moving it around the arc, gets it back. Taking their time on this first possession. Stow-Munroe Falls obviously sitting with that 19-5 record. They have won a lot, and that in the middle of their season, they did have that 10-game win streak where they seemed virtually unstoppable during that time. They only lose 5 games. Austintown Fitch, well, they lose 9 games on their side, win 14 of them. So a little bit of a rockier battle for the Falcons as opposed to Stow-Munroe, but they're in the playoffs regardless and have made it to this point for a reason. As McCullough tries to go up for the first shot attempt, it's no good, and it's taken back by the Bulldogs as Kennedy Dodds had the rebound up off the glass and no good. I believe that was Dodds. Cadence Dodds couldn't get it down. And nearly losing the ball was McCullough. And we go to Spalding. So Spalding moving around, trying to find a handoff to get it over to Tichnell. And now moving down around the baseline, and that pass was intended for Spalding. It was errantly passed by McCullough, and it's going to be a turnover. So 6:22 remaining in the first quarter. Hurst with the ball now. So we have yet to see a score so far, as that pass goes out of the area code for Kennedy Dodds as it goes into the other direction. Fitch going to inbound this one. So a little bit of a slower start at the beginning of this one. The nerves are starting to kick in, but once this first basket gets scored, things will get moving. As you like to appreciate some of the fans that come out here to support their local schools. You know, Stowe obviously having a little bit of a closer drive, and speaking of driving, that was Cadence Dodds that tried to go up and in off the glass but couldn't get it. Now McCullough taking it from one end to the other and turning it over. Dodds with the steal, taking it on the other way is Hurst, and off the glass and in goes number 22, Elena Ray. So the first score of the game will go into the hands of Stow-Munroe Falls. Elena Ray with the shot. 5:25 remaining in the first quarter. Fitch still trying to get on the board. Now a long 3 attempt here that bounces twice off the rim, doesn't go in. Rebound taken by the Bulldogs. Hurst now floating it over, a pass around the arc, a 3 attempt here, and it goes through. Kennedy Dodds with the first 3 of the game. So a 3 for number 33 as we enter under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Fitch still trying to search for that first bucket. Donlow now looking for a 3 here as Fitch couldn't get it quite there. And that was Ray with the attempt. Now on the other end. The Bulldogs now, Fraley. Inside the paint they go. Trying to fake on the outside and drawing the foul is Cadence Dodds, drawing the first foul of the game. As that one will be against McCullough. That'll be her first. So Cadence Dodds at the free throw line for the first time tonight. She'll knot it through to make it a 6-0 run for the Bulldogs. As now we see Kylie Folkwine, checking in for number 23, Laney Henning. Second shot is no good, as they'll send it the other way. So Fitch still without a point so far in this first quarter. Trying to fight through the tough defense of the Bulldogs. They have not allowed anybody to really enter inside the paint. As they get it out, Folkwine. Now over the Donlow. Now again, for 3 here is Folkwine, but it's no good. And taking it all the way back is going to be Hurst. Hurst powering through the paint, scooping it off the glass and in. A timeout taken from Fitch and an 8-0 run from the Bulldogs. Anna Hurst with a nice scoop and score. As we'll take a little bit of a break. We'll be back.
At Joe Dickey Electric, no job is too big or too small. We do it all. We power the plants that help bring us together, the businesses that help our community thrive, and the home that you've been dreaming of. We'll even install a light bulb for you. With over 65 years of commercial, industrial, residential, and 24/7 emergency services, you can trust the experts at Joe Dickey Electric, because we are everything electrical.
I'm Tracy, and this tax season there are even more ways for you to find a vehicle, with more new and pre-owned vehicles, more financing options, and more ways to get you approved. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
And we're back after the timeout, and once again, we'll talk about how these two teams got here. First, we'll start with Stow-Munroe Falls. They traveled their tournament way through Lakeside and through Elira. A very lopsided victory against Lakeside and a very nice win against Elira to get them up to this point. They've been virtually unstoppable up to this point in this postseason. Now on the other side, as the only tournament game that Fitch has played was against McKinley, and they beat them, Canton McKinley specifically, beat them 57-35. So, a couple great matches from both of those teams, and that's what's led them here. So, we'll see if Fitch can try to get their first point, and it still is deeming to be difficult. A 3 attempt here is short, and rebounding the ball is the Bulldogs as they'll take it back. Again, this is Elena Ray over to Hurst. Hurst with a short jumper and can't get the bounce as it is saved out of bounds, touched out of bounds. I thought it was going to be saved, but it's instead touched by Fraley. It was dribbled on that line, and now McCullough is going to take it back across the timeline. So 2:50 remaining in the first quarter. Fitch still yet to get their first point of the game. I know it sounds like a broken record, but at this point it's been rather difficult due to the complex defense that Stow-Munroe has been able to develop. And now losing the ball is going to be Fitch. It's Hurst with it, and Hurst goes into the paint, off the glass, and in. Another one of those fast break plays for Hurst. So Elena Hurst right there, and an offensive foul on Destiny McCullough. 2:18 remaining. And she's the only one with a foul so far. In fact, she's got 2 of them now, and she's going to get subbed out in this session. And she needs to take a break and figure a few things out. Now Hurst back with it. The Lady Bulldog with 4 points. Dodds. And Dodds on the lower end, trying to draw the foul and successfully does so. That's going to be a foul on Samantha Severn. So again, back to the line is Cadence Dodds. As that's the second time at the line tonight, and that'll be the second time she makes a free throw tonight. So 2 for 3 so far as Dodds awaits the ball once more. We're going to wait for a check-in from the bench of Austintown Fitch, and Kalena Ray will be the one checking in place for Sia Donlow, as now another one made. Cadence Dodds now 3 for 4. Stow-Munroe with a commanding lead as the shot goes up, and there will be a foul drawn for the first time in favor for Fitch, as that's the first foul on Dodds. Kennedy Dodds, to be specific. And to the line is Kalena Ray. So Kalena Ray, the freshman, playing in another postseason game, gets the first points for Austintown, and it just starts with 1. As Ray goes 2 for 2. So Hurst back with it once again. Outside, Fraley. Stow-Munroe Falls just moving quicker at this point as they try to get this offense moving around the arc. Now going up through the middle, but can't go in was, I believe, Knopf, Allie Knopf. So just shot it over the rim, unsuccessful there. On the other side, Folkwine, and Folkwine gets it tipped out of bounds by Kennedy Dodds. 1:29 remaining in the first. So Spalding, the one to inbound there, and she gets it back, launches a 3, can't get it. In fact, going for the rebound on that play, I believe, was Folkwine, and it was instead tipped out of bounds by the defender on her. 123. Folkwine again. Now Severn. Folkwine gets it tipped away from her, still gets it back though. Samantha Severn. And the ball goes in and out of the hands of Kalena Ray. Just a miscommunication there. Ray not ready for it. And the Bulldogs back with it. A minute remaining in the first quarter. Now Dodds looking for a 3. Got it down. Kennedy Dodds with another 3. She's 2 for 2 from 3-point range. As the drive up the middle from the Falcons can't go down. On the other direction, you have Elena Ray once more. 39 seconds remaining. The Bulldogs again prowling around and going up the middle once more is Cadence Dodds. Dodds with a nice knife up through the middle. 17-2. The Bulldogs with a head full of steam. 22 seconds remaining. Severn spinning around, trying to find an open Falcon. And Ray gonna draw another foul here. Pretty much in the same spot she drew the last one. And that'll be on Allie Knopf. So 13.2 remaining. And Allie Knopf getting that first foul, and it's Kalena Ray. Not able to make the first one. So she went 2 for 2 on her last session at the free throw line. This time, not able to knock that one down. She's the only one with points today on the Fitch side. That one she gets down, though. As it now makes it 3 for Fitch. Now Hurst over to Ray. Hurst back with it. A Falcon drops down. Dodds looking for a jumper, and Dodds knocks it down as time expires. Kennedy Dodds with 7 points. 19-3. Wow. We're going to take a break. 8 points, by the way, for Kennedy Dodds. We will return just after this. So far, Stow-Munroe, how you doing?
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
We sell taste one bite at a time. At Valeria, bite into a taste sensation. Bite into a taste delight. Good food and fun and combination. One bite at a time till it's out of sight. We sell taste one bite at a time. At Valeria.
And second 8 minutes on the clock now. Fitch have been struggling in this one. Stow-Munroe Falls doing a great job in this game. Making their shots, making great defensive plays. Almost lost it there, though, by the hands of McCullough, but good restraint from Stow-Munroe Falls to get this one back. So the Bulldogs moving around. Hurst outside, over to Dodds. Cadence outside, three-pointer for Fraley. Can't get it down. Rebound Bulldogs, and that will rattle in. Maya Cooper, the one attributed with the basket. Maya Cooper's first basket of the day. Fitch. It's been a rough time for them today. Spalding trying to attack the basket, and it will be going out of bounds. So what we've seen so far is just Stow-Munroe Falls not really missing much of their shots. Every single possession that they've taken has ended in points. And if it doesn't end in points and it goes onto the other side, Fitch ends up turning the ball over. So they got to make these shots when they count. And that's a good example there. Kylie Folkwine with a nice bucket. Nice basket for her as Bulldogs back at it. Hurst. Passing it low over to the corner wing. Goes back to Hurst. Hurst just moving faster. Goes to Dodds for three. Over the rim. No good. And stolen away nicely by Severn. On the other end. Nice block from Dodds against Folkwine. And now a travel's going to be on Hurst. So a little bit of bad karma there for Stow-Munroe Falls. Falcons are going to get it back. So inbounding this one is going to be, once again, Spalding. And Fitch just doing everything they can in their power to try to get some sort of shot off, but the defense has been so good. Fitch does not have any sort of room to breathe. Little outlet. Ends up with Spalding again. But they just cannot attack this basket as it's, you have to try to purchase a bucket with $20, and that's going to be a nice basket there for Folkwine. As they move on the other end quickly, the Bulldogs not letting up. Hurst. Again. So Ayla Ray, by the way, was attributed with that last basket. Hurst, outlet, Dodds. Dodds losing the ball, fighting for it. Is going to be a Falcon, 2 Falcons and a Bulldog, and it's going to end up into the Falcons' hands. So Ayla Ray, by the way, attributed with that last basket. As we go on to the other end, we have McCullough taking it down the hardwood. Intense scoreline here, 21-7, 5:24 to go. And jump ball call here. That was a rather quick one at that, so it turns it over. Jump ball in favor for the Bulldogs. This is going to be Maya Cooper heading over to the bench. And Cadence Dodds back in it. 5:18 and counting now, as nearly stealing it away were the Falcons. And there will be a blocking foul on Kennedy Dodds. And blocking foul on Desaya Donlow. So not a blocking foul on the offense. That makes no sense. Back with it, Hurst. Now down low, Fraley trying to float one up. Gets it short off the rim. And on the other end, McCullough. Cannot go anywhere with that one. 3-point shot here, and it knocks it down. Nice play. Spalding with a nice 3. So Rachel Spalding with her first points today. That's the first 3 for Austintown Fitch. Now on the other end, Dodds trying to spin around and attack the basket, but turning it over, or it was going to be turned over. Instead, it just got tipped out of bounds. Nice defense there was Folkwine. And going over to the bench is Donlow. And coming out is Ayla Ray. Kennedy Dodds for the Bulldogs. Cadence. Now Hurst. 4.5 to go in the second quarter. Elena Ray. Dodds having a tough time getting any offense going. Nice plays from Folkwine. Here's a 3 here, and knocking it down and shutting them off is Cadence Dodds. So Cadence Dodds with a nice triple. Now attacking the basket here was instead going to be Folkwine. Couldn't get it. Bulldogs back with it. 3:50 remaining. Stow-Munroe Falls. Continuing here with the aggressive offense, going off the glass, but can't get the bucket, was Cadence Dodds. She's instead going to go to the free throw line for the 3rd time tonight. And Kalena Ray is going to be attributed with the foul. So Cadence Dodds now with 9 points. As Stow-Munroe Falls tries to fight their way through the playoffs to try to get back to the district finals. It starts game by game. Another nice free throw shot from Dodds. 2 for 2 on that sequence. We're going to take a timeout over here at Perry High School. We'll be right back.
You're here to...
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
3:40 remaining in the second quarter, and reminder, whoever wins this game will go ahead to play Lake in the district final matchup of Northeast District Division 1. That'll be in Northeast District number 2. But there's a lot more to go through once that sequence ends on all sorts of districts. Now fighting for the basket here was going to be Lainey Henning. And a foul is going to be called on Stow-Munroe Falls. That's going to be a foul on Cadence Dodds. That's her first. And Henning will go to the free throw line now. So Henning was held scoreless in the first quarter. Trying to make a change in this one after that missed free throw. It's not able to be made there. Second one goes up, and second one this time goes down. But now stealing it away, nice play here from Fitch, is going to be McCullough. McCullough can't get the bucket, and Hurst is going to run it down the court. Nice outlet cherry-picking pass over to Dodds off the glass and in. So Kennedy Dodds with a nice play. Fitch still trying to look for some sort of answer, but Stowe has just had control over this whole game. 2.5 to go. Now back with it. Over his Folkwine, going up for a shot again is Hirsch. He can't get it. They outlet it over, but it's stolen back by Lenning, and it's taken by Ray. So Henning with a nice steal. And Folkwine loses the ball, though. The Bulldogs are going to get it back. And back over off the glass and rattles it in is Hurst. Anna Hurst with another bucket. And the defensive plays for the Bulldogs just keep on coming. Under 2 minutes to play. Ray shoots for a three and off the back rim. Can't get it to go down. On the other side, Dodds passes it up. It ends up on the near side. Nice passing all around the horn for the Bulldogs. Timeout taken. 12 points for Kennedy Dodds. We'll be back after the magnificent sequence from Stow-Munroe Falls.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Nestled here in the beauty and splendor of Mill Creek Metro Parks are two of America's best golf courses, as selected by Golf Week magazine. Ranked number 9 in Ohio by TripAdvisor. Come play like a pro on these award-winning Donald Ross-designed courses. Enjoy a round with your kids and unwind with your favorite food and drinks in the grill room. For championship golf, look no further than your backyard. Mill Creek Golf Course.
Back after the Kennedy Dodds feed and dish from the fellow Bulldogs. And immediately right after break, Kalina Ray drawing a foul, as that'll be the second one on Dodds. So Kennedy and Cadence. So far, they've combined for 22 of the 32 points tonight. They've done a phenomenal job tossing the ball around the horn. And Kalina Ray is going to get her first points of the second quarter. She had 3 in the first. And still some score updates when it comes to Fitch and Stow-Munroe Falls. Of course, that time was Kalina Ray missing the free throw, so now she's still at 4 points. On that side again is Stow-Munroe Falls with Cadence Dodds in that lineup with 10 points. And a nice little jumper there for Ray, able to knock it down. 1:16 remaining. Stow-Munroe Falls facing a lot of pressure here, but Cadence Dodds back with it, and a foul is going to be called after the errant pass. And it said not a foul, excuse me, it just went out of bounds. They're going to feed it on the lower end near the baseline. It's going to be difficult to see here because of the position at where we are at. And now getting it, Dodds. Young. Sear Young with the ball. So we haven't said her name yet. Cooper. Cadence. And Cadence trying to attack past the defenders. Can't get the bucket, but a foul will be called instead as she protrudes towards the paint. Foul called on Lainey Henning. That's her first. So Cadence back over to the free throw line, 52.8 remaining. As Dodds goes up and in, only missing 1 free throw shot today. Very consistent so far tonight as she rattles another one down. 20-point lead for Stow-Munroe Falls. And 7 points in the quarter for Cadence. 12 points in the game. So 12 points for both Dodds relatives. And a whipping hook shot can't go down for Fitch. But now trying to knife through the defense was that time Young. Fitch gets it back, can't get the basket, taken back by Stow-Munroe Falls. Now 30 seconds remaining, a lot of pressure being applied by Fitch. But Stow-Munroe facing a 2-on-2 scenario, jumper here, knocking it down is Maya Cooper. Maya Cooper with her second basket today. 14 seconds and counting, 22-point lead now. The biggest lead of the night. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Fitch looking for a play, passing it out, goes to Severn. 3-point last second shot, and that is how the first half ends. What an offensive game plan for Stow-Munroe Falls as they've been shooting the lights out of this place. Great defense, great offense, and Austintown Fitch struggling to keep up with that 4 seed. So we'll take a little bit of a break, but when we return, we'll be back with this district semifinal matchup. Again, winner of this match goes on to play Lake in the district final. Don't go anywhere. We got more basketball action coming for you.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Welcome to the Bunker and Double Bogies, the area's largest indoor entertainment destination. Our 2 bars, 3 dining rooms, and 2 private event rooms offer lunch and dinner,
daily happy hour specials and live entertainment to keep the party going.
And with 50-plus courses, soccer, zombie golf, and carnival games, our 10 simulator bays offer fun for everyone.
Date nights, private parties, family time.
At the bunker.
And double bogeys.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats.
Go Dogs.
Go Tigers.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Nestled here in the beauty and splendor of Mill Creek Metro Parks are two of America's best golf courses, as selected by Golf Week magazine. Ranked number 9 in Ohio by TripAdvisor. Come play like a pro on these award-winning Donald Ross-designed courses. Enjoy a round with your kids and unwind with your favorite food and drinks in the grill room. For championship golf, look no further than your backyard. Mill Creek Golf Course.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoning County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
De-stress. De-ache. Detoxify after a long, stressful day.
Calm your mind. Relax your body. You deserve it. With prices starting as low as $89 per month, anyone can afford the spa or sauna of their dreams at Burnett Pool Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
A doctor you can rely on, the customized care you've been looking for. The power of care is nothing without hope, and our primary care services were created with true, whole person healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian
Hi,
Health.
I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Tiger's got 152 yards. Should be just a nice, comfortable 9-iron for him. They're going to go nuts when he hits this thing.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
What can you...
And welcome back to Stow-Munroe Falls versus Austintown Fitch. Welcome to YSN Live, your sports network. Dom O'Brien here again for another matchup, and this one is personally my first district semifinals matchup of the season, my first playoff game of the season. But we're back in it, we're ready, we're rocking and rolling. And right now, the ones that are rolling are Stow-Munroe Falls with this 22-point lead, the largest of the game so far. And the Bulldogs came out, and they came out swinging at that point. They started off with that the 11-0 run. And now Fitch just struggling to try to get back into that sequence. They have fallen behind ever since that false step. And now there will be a held ball call. I couldn't decipher what the referee was saying, but yeah, it is a held ball call. They turn it over, and Stow-Munroe Falls immediately going to get this one back. So outletting it on the outside, the Bulldogs moving with blistering speed as Cadence Dodds and Kennedy Dodds leading the Bulldogs with 12 points each. But now it goes to Elena Ray, as Ray moving around a player, goes to Hurst. Hurst moving around, back over to Ray. So we've seen in this game just tumultuous shooting from Stow-Munroe Falls as they've continued to get it done. As an errant shot from Rachel Fraley goes off the glass. And Fitch back on the inside, going up but can't go down was, again, McCullough. McCullough still without a point tonight. Hurst back on the other end, a short jumper here for Ray, no good, and it is going to be out of bounds in favor for Stow-Munroe. So Destiny McCullough tried to bounce it off of another player to give it back to them, but that was not what occurred. It goes to Fraley. And trying to rip this one away is Hurst, trying to get it away from Donlow. And that defense did work. Fitch gets the ball back. As they try to find something to cut down this deficit, take a right step, but it's going to be majorly difficult for this team to come back against Stow-Munroe Falls. It's a nice step back, can't go through, and Hurst going to take the missed shot from McCullough. And now a kicked ball. Look at the hustle coming out here from Henning as Henning draws a foul. I tell you what, they don't care how far they are falling below the lead as Stow-Munroe Falls. Henning, the hustle on that end to try to get this ball back, and it works. That was a foul on Anna Hurst. Now spinning around is Ray. They give it out. Now trying to float it over. Nice shot there from Donlow. And Desaya Donlow with their first score today. Now cutting from one end to the other is Elena Ray. Going for three is Dodds. Can't get it down. Rebound grabbed from the other Dodds, and now there's going to be a foul drawn here. So Cadence going back to the line. She's been a merchant at that free throw line. That's the second foul, by the way, on Lanny Henning. And Cadence going to miss a free throw here. So that's her second missed one of the day. .5:49 remaining in the third as that next one rattles home. And back on the other end, there will be a foul call here as Lanning hits the deck. And this will be against Stow-Munroe Falls, the first foul against Fraley. It's the team's second of the half. As Ayla Ray gets it, and inbounds it over to McCullough. And still, Destiny McCullough without points so far in this game. Missed shot there, nice rebound grab from Ray. Still can't get the putback down, and Dodds gets a nice rebound as a foul will be called here against Destiny McCullough. That's her third. So Kylie Folkwine going to come in for this one. And a rough night for McCullough. Very difficult for her to play against this pressure-built Stow-Munroe Falls team. So Dodds trying to get it out. And Kennedy fighting through the defense. Still got a shot up, but couldn't get it down. Again, another rebound here for Spalding as Spalding tried to go back to the rim, and it ends up over to Donlow for a nice basket. So Desaya Donlow and Hurst having a tough time trying to get out into the other side. A timeout's called from Stow-Munroe Falls as we'll take a break ourselves. 37-18. We'll be back.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren. driven by you.
Game days are a big deal at Giangelo's. Draft and bucket specials, pizza and wing specials all day long. 120-inch TV to watch all your teams on the NFL Network, only at Giangelo's.
So back we are, 4:46 remaining in the third quarter. And Hurst, they almost had a violation before that timeout was called from the Bulldogs, and they still are having trouble trying to get into the other half of this court. Good pressure here from Fitch as they continue on. And is back with it over to Ray, and Ray this time is going to get into the other half. So trying to move past the double team, but instead she's going to be called for a double dribble. 4.5 to go. Fitch gets the ball back. So Fitch now moving down the lane. A nice drive here off the glass. Can't get it down was Folkwine, and now the Bulldogs going to get it back and move quickly into the other direction. Hurst. One-hander over to Fraley. Back out to Dodds. Cadence. Again, moving around the edges. Ray. Cadence. And over to Kennedy, fighting through contact and gets the basket. No foul called on that play, but now she's up to 14. .341 remaining. Fitch still moving this ball around. And Hurst trying to fight through and get this ball back. Good offense trying to keep it away. Spalding. And Henning. Now fighting for a basket, can't get it. Ball's tipped up in the air. A Falcon and a Bulldog hit the ground. They go into the other direction. Nice play up the middle. Fraley with her first score of the day. And now another basket. And Anna Hurst with her first score of the quarter. Back-to-back plays after the steal. That was a surprising one. He wasn't expecting it. Now trying to fight off the glass, can't get it. And it's all Stow-Munroe falls once again. Hurst in the other direction. Going over, a three from Ray, no good. Rebound grab though by Kennedy Dodds, and Cadence puts a shot up and gets a foul called. And that's on Desaya Donlow. The shot up and good. Cadence Dodds continuing her success at the free throw line. And Hurst is going to go over towards the bench. 3 players check out for the Falcons. And the second free throw going down. So Cadence Dodds with another. Now fighting around the edge. Again is Spalding. 15 points, by the way, for Cadence Dodds. Spalding taking a jab step, trying to go for a three, doesn't get it. And the rebound is tipped up in the air and grabbed by Kennedy. Elena Ray trying to fight through some double team and gets past it. Fraley on the outside. For a three is Knopf. Knopf can't grab it. On the other end, putting up a basket. Still trying to fight for one. They continue to throw lobs up in the air, and Fitch gets it back on this sequence. Hitting the ground hard was Cadence Dodds. She gets back into the fray. Here's a three here off the front rim. No good. And grabbed again by Elena Ray. 1.5 minutes to go. Ray needing to get past that timeline. She does. And now Cadence trying to power through to get this basket, and instead it's going to be an offensive foul. So 1:24 on the clock. Back over on the other end are the Falcons, and trying to put a shot up, but cannot. Was Samantha Severn. She's going to get it knocked out of her hands, and Fitch just continuing to battle through in this game. So they're going to inbound it near the bench of Austintown Fitch. And Spalding playing some routine basketball. Kaylin Bauer in the game. Handing it off over to Ray. Ray back with it. Now moving it on the outside, under a minute to go. Spalding over to Severn. Severn trying to move around the edge. Good defense from Stow-Munroe Falls, and still holds no points on that possession. No matter where Fitch went, Stow-Munroe Falls had it covered. A 3 attempt here, just short for Knopf. Profanchik. Now back over Severn. On the outside. Again, trying to attack the basket with Spalding, and diving for this ball are a couple of Bulldogs and Falcons. A 3 here still cannot go down. The rebound is grabbed by Severn. They go on the outside. Spalding tipped up in the air. Ray, 3 seconds. This possession cannot end in points. 45-18 is how your third quarter ends, and we have one session of 8 minutes to go. We'll be back after this break. Stow-Munroe Falls trying to take it home to the district final.
It means the world to me to know that what we're doing is impacting people. And whether it's simply, I got to watch my son or daughter when I was out of town, or we just love watching YSN. We love what you do for our son or daughter. So whenever someone says thank you, or someone is appreciative of what we're doing, it tells me everyone at YSN is doing what we initially set out to do, which is shine a light on these athletes and help them kind of promote themselves. My name is Anthony Hartwig, and my sports network is your sports network.
Innovative and beautiful appliances can make your kitchen the most popular place in your family's home. And that's why when the question is asked,
where'd you get them?
The answer is so often,
I got him at Sheely's.
To find the best things for your home, no one matches Sheely's wide selection of options for any room or any budget. Free local delivery is just the icing on the cake. Visit our showrooms in North Ima and Aurora. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Top of the fourth quarter, and this game has been all Stow-Munroe Falls. As we welcome you back on YSN Live, we appreciate you joining us this evening for some playoff basketball between these two girls' squads. Some Division I basketball, some good stuff here. But it has been Stow-Munroe Falls' game, and they're not stopping. They're going to continue to play, and they're going to continue to warm themselves up for possibly the next match if this scoreline holds, which all signs are pointing to the fact that it may. So Hurst on the outside over the Knopf. What a play here. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. I don't know if anyone, I don't think that I've ever seen that happen. You had Maya Cooper receive a pass. She gets it, takes it a routine pass on the floor, goes on the outside for a 3 attempt. But that was, it didn't go down, but it sure would have been a highlight sequence for sure. I'm telling you right now, I've never seen that before, but it works. Everybody's laughing about it in the Stow-Munroe Falls bench, because frankly, nobody has really seen that. Now trying to make a play is, again, going to be Cooper, but Cooper, instead of getting the basket, she's going to draw a foul, and she got hit hard on the hardwood. It looks like she's getting up a little slow. Seems to be okay. And Cooper going to be at the free throw line. First shot, off the back. And the second one good. So Maya Cooper now with 5 points. And Fitch making a return down into this half of the court. Nice cut here from McCullough, trying to go on the outside, but the defense from Hurst is so much pressure. McCullough trying to drive past the defense and instead is going to draw a foul. Tried to attempt the basket, couldn't get it to go down. So that's Anna Hurst's second foul, and McCullough gets her first points tonight with a lucky bounce from the rim. Second one goes down, 20-46 being the scoreline. And now trying to go into the other half is Stow-Munroe. They still get it on that side. Elena Ray. Over to Hurst. 6.5 to go. Knopf. Everyone's still playing as if the scoreline is tied at 46 apiece. And a play here, it's going to be a charge on Cadence Dodds, as I believe that's the second time she's going to be called for a charge today. So Cadence Dodds going back to the other end to go to transition defense. 6:10 on the clock. And a nice shot there. Look at that Euro step. A little bit of a half step here, half step there. Ayla Ray, excuse me, with a nice shot. And a turnover. Well, it was going to be a turnover. But that was not the case. And right now we have an injured Falcon on the hardwood. So we're going to take a little bit of a break here. We'll be right back. Hopefully everyone is okay.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Klim. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Game days are a big deal at Giangelo's. Draft and bucket specials, pizza and wing specials all day long. 120-inch TV to watch all your teams on the NFL Network, only at Giangelo's.
And we welcome you back. The injured Falcon was Kylie Folkwine. And see, she seemed to be okay. And the basket made there for Fitch, as that was on Deja Donlow. Desaya Donlow, excuse me. Didn't want to get that name incorrect. So Kylie Folkwine was that injured Falcon, as she's walking around, making sure that she's warmed up, seems to be playing okay. The defense here for Fitch trying to hold strong. Dodds open on the play and will be called for a travel. 5:14 on the clock in this one. So 5 minutes to go. And Destiny McCullough going to be the one to take it down, as she searches around for Rachel Spalding. Now gets it back. She drives alongside the baseline, steps it back, and gets a nice one off the glass. Nice play for Destiny McCullough. And a foul here on McCullough right after the basket. So that's the fourth one for her, one away from being out of this one. Hopefully for her that won't be the case. So Stow-Munroe taking it back. Trying to continue with the pressure that they've been applying with all game long. It's been easy sledding for them in this one. As it started within the first quarter and never stopped moving. Ray spinning around, getting it out, gets it back. Now trying to move around McCullough, tries to go off the glass, it goes off the side, and a turnover here for Fitch. Ball is going to be tipped out of bounds by Hurst, and Fitch will inbound. And timeout will be taken for Austintown Fitch. So 4:03 remaining. We'll be back as this will be one of our shorter timeout breaks today. Don't go anywhere.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Holloway Insurance in Columbiana and Lisbon if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
4:03 to go. As we welcome you back, Fitch back with the ball. Still down by that 20-point margin. Just trying to play some succinct basketball here. Keep going throughout this district semifinal. As a three attempt rattles in here. Nice play for Spalding. Gets a three down. So a nice three, that's her second. Well, actually, it's not her second three. She had 3 points in the first quarter, but those were all individual free throws. So that's her first three and first score. That's not a free throw. A turnover here, though. Look at this one. As you go on the other side for McCullough, as McCullough fights through the pressure, but cannot get the basket. As the rebound was grabbed by Cooper, and going up but can't go down was Ray. And I believe Dodds was the second person to try to attempt a shot, but instead will be called to the free throw line. And that was the fifth foul for Destiny McCullough. So McCullough, that will be the last time we see her in this basketball game. And likely the last time we'll see her this postseason. A great basketball career for McCullough, senior. Hoping to do many things outside of high school basketball. Being a great team player and just being a great person on and off the court. Kennedy Dodds, by the way, nailing those 2 free throws. As they move on to the other side to inbound, Stow-Munroe Falls. On the other side, marching with authority is Alana Ray. Hurst. Fraley. Now back to Dodds, who's had an incredible night tonight, sharing the ball well. And now Cadence Dodds, the one on the other end. So Kennedy with 16 points of her own. Cadence with 17. the leading scorers for Stow-Munroe Falls. As 2.5 count down in this district semifinal. Fighting for a basket. Nice play off the glass. Alea Ray with a good bucket. And another turnover here. So Fitch going to get this ball back. And another timeout called here. This will likely be one of our last ones as they huddle up here. And this will be one of our last breaks. So we'll be right back. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, your tax refund will get you more. I'm Tracy, and this tax season, there are even more ways for you to find a vehicle. With more new and pre-owned vehicles, more financing options, and more ways to get you approved. Now is the perfect time for you to find a vehicle you love. I'm Tracy, and this tax season, there are more ways I can go the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Get back to doing the things you love. Regain your freedom from chronic pain without surgery or drugs. The power of care is nothing without hope, and our chiropractic services were created with true healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian Healthcare.
And we welcome you back at Perry High School for likely the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds for Austintown Fitch and this playoff game, as they will go on and just continue throughout this game. And Stow-Munroe Falls will get this W as the shorthanded shot goes errand. Still received back by Henning, and stealing it away again is Dodds. Dodds, the star player, trying to pass it out the backside, and now Hurst stays with the ball and stands still. Goes to Young. Back out. Kennedy Dodds. Dodds moving on the inside. Goes over to Fraley. Fraley and Hurst. And the Bulldogs going to continue to wind down time. 48-31. As it's the last 90 seconds for the district semifinal matchup. Shot up here, no good from Dodds. Rebound, and the putback is good. So Kennedy Dodds, 5 points in the quarter, 18 in the game. 3 attempt here, no good. And Dodds again, the girl that has always been there under every single rim, and going up for the shot and putting it through is Kalena Ray. So Kalena Ray with a nice basket. A 3 here from Dodds is no good. And they move on the other direction again. 45 seconds and counting. Ray fighting through the defense from Dodds. And a basket off the glass from Samantha Severn, who gets her first points of the game. Hurst. And stealing it away is going to be, again, Henning. Henning with a nice play, gives it out, and takes it back over to Severn. So a lot of scoring here for Austintown Fitch as Stow-Munroe Falls eases up. Fraley. And now back with it, it goes to Dodds. 7 seconds counting down. A steal here for Fitch as the clock is winding down, and the last second shot from Severn will go through. She gets 6 points in the final 30 seconds, but it will not be enough as Stow-Munroe Falls takes the W 50-39 and moves on to play Lake in the district final matchup. But that is all we have here. Again, the final 6 points from Sam Severn. Nice pressure there being applied by her, but again, like we mentioned, final score. Stow-Munroe Falls have had their way all night long as they get the victory against Austintown Fitch, 50-39. The Bulldogs will move on and go deeper in the playoffs as that 4 seed, as they, again, will move on to take on Uniontown Lake, who's the number 2 seed. So if you like girls playoff basketball, then you are going to like that one. That match is going to come up on March 1st at 7 o'clock here at this gymnasium. But that'll do it. Thank you so much for tuning in on YSN Live. We appreciate all of your support, and shout out to the seniors for Austintown Fitch, as this was their last game. You got, again, that was Destiny McCullough. That was the senior who fouled out at the end of this one, but this would be her last game. A decent game from her, but couldn't get it done. Lainey Henning, another senior that battled hard on the defensive side to get that ball back for her players. You have Ayla Ray as well, another senior. Desire Donlow, another senior there. But congratulations to all on a great academic season and a great athletic career as we say goodbye from Perry High School. Final score again, 50-39. Stow-Munroe Falls moves on to play on Friday. We will see you next time on YSN Live, your sports network. Dom O'Brien. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.